Good morning from San Marcos, Texas. This is the Quarantine Catholic. I've got myself all organized on lockdown, and like many of you, I've had lots of opportunities for individual projects, and one of them has been getting my pantry in order. I live in an old historic house, and this literally was the bathroom beadboard that we turned into a really super cool pantry. Now I've got my snacks on the top shelf because I'm a teacher and I spend a lot of time at the computer, and it's super easy to just keep eating snacks, so I've put them up here. But I'm going to tell you what's the secret weapon for my breakfast, which is contained up here. And like many of y'all, I've had a lot of time to do little individual projects, home improvement, and organizational situations. And I'm just pumped to share some of my recipes with you of what I'm doing for the mornings to make sure that I start my day off with a healthy, well, it could be a snack or just a healthy meal. So let's mosey on up to the top of the shelf and grab the snacks. Now I've got all my nuts in one little area, and then I've got my dried fruits, cranberries, and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead and pull both of these and tell you my secret weapon for a snack or a healthy breakfast. Okay, here's the breakdown of the breakfast. I've got my organic pineapple guavas from one of my master gardener friends. You just wash it, split it in half, scoop out the fruit. And then on Friday, I did my meal prep. So I've got organic blueberries, organic strawberries, the organic pineapple guava, and then a can of organic pineapples. I've got my organic dried cranberries, which were only 95 cents in bulk. I've got my organic bananas, my organic, Bulgarian yogurt, my organic cacao powder, my organic chocolate pecan, which is the boom diggity boom, y'all, from Mine and Manna granola. And then I've got my activated sprouted trail mix. I'm going to combine all these. The meal prep to me is key. Everything's washed and ready to rock, and then you just put in to taste what you want to add for that morning's breakfast. All right, here we go. I've got the meal prep right from the fresh fruit, the cold fruit, and my banana and my dried cranberries. Now I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients. I just added my activated sprouted trail mix. The neat thing about this breakfast is that you don't have to add too much of everything, so it all lasts for a longer period of time. So just a little bit of each ingredient, and you've got a breakfast that has a bang with a multitude of flavors. Now I've got my granola in. I'm going to add my cacao powder next. The reason why is I noticed this morning I just put a little bit in my mouth. I wanted to taste it, and I almost choked because it got caught in my throat. So just be careful. So I'm going to put this next so that when I put the yogurt over it, it kind of melts it down a little bit. So just be very careful with this stuff. I was putting it in my coffee, and it made the best kind of hot chocolate coffee flavor. So here we go. Right, the cacao powder's down. Now let's go ahead and put that yogurt on it, and we are finished and ready. It may not be the most aesthetical breakfast at first sight, but it's tasty. And I'm gonna let that yogurt kind of soak in there, and I'm telling you what, y'all, this is the most flavorful breakfast because you've got the strawberries with the yogurt. And if you don't like yogurt, this is a great way to eat it. And I'm going to show you some other ways that I use Bulgarian yogurt, quite frankly, with my lentils. It's very healthy. So if you're not a yogurt person, I'm not, but it's so good with the strawberries and the granola, and just I hope you enjoy this recipe. Number one, this was pre-packaged bulk. I didn't go to the bulk bin. I quit going to the bulk bin when the virus hit. So that's my opinion. You can do what you want to do. Number two, I want to emphasize with cacao powder, it's a tasty superfood, but be very careful. Make sure it melts, or it may get caught in your throat and you're going to start choking and won't be able to breathe. And I would hate for that to happen to someone watching my video. So I want to make sure the cacao melts first before you put it in your mouth. All right? Enjoy.